Wait. Wrong tab. Wrong tab. Okay. Hi. What's up? Konnichi, what's up? Hi. I'm about to pig out today. I don't think in like recent memory you've seen me actually pig out. But I didn't really eat yesterday. I had like a single chickpea salad, like a container, during the collab yesterday. Sorry, I'm the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Let me adjust my cinnamon pillow. And then I didn't really eat today. I had a Red Bull and a cookie. So, fuck nutrition. I need some calories. And I also have a beer. I have another beer in the fridge. 115 stream streak. Holy shit. Congratulations, Nantuka. That's such a big number. Hi. I'm gonna crack this one without, preferably without breaking my nails. This nail is already so broken. Can you see that right there? The crack in that nail. Let's try not to break any more nails while opening this. Maybe I need a tool. Do I need a tool or am I good? I'm good. I'm can cracking expert even with long nails, because I can open a Red Bull with one hand and long nails on, so hi, very good, everyone. Again, stay, but have fun. Thank you for coming anyways. And thank you. I will have fun. Kanpai! Kanpai! Fire Dame spin, will you spin in real life? I will spin this middle finger. I have 3, oh my god, that's very large compared to me. I have 3 packets of spicy chili yakisoba noodles and 2 eggs and a voracious hunger that I will begin to satisfy. If I make slurping noises, that's ASMR and you actually owe me money for that. As membership content, you owe me money. It's hot and spicy and yummy. Pardon, so do a flip. 2 people with the same joke back to back is crazy though. You get a third one, it's a Yahtzee. Wow. It's just like a little spicy. So good. Actually, brand selection. Why not? I do know that. I'm informed. I know what's up with you guys. Speaking of which, hi. I've been left to my own devices tonight. This is very bad. I should not be left on my own immediately after therapy. Maybe it's the best time to leave me on my own, actually. Anyways, I think I'm starting to get the hang of this going to therapy regularly thing again, because I was actually not mentally and physically and emotionally exhausted today. Wow. So yeah. This feels like FNAF. In what way does this feel like FNAF? Can I be really vulnerable with you right now and tell you that I've only ever seen gameplay of the first FNAF game? The one where you have to close the door. So I have no idea what happens in the other ones. So that means she's coming to blow my skull in half? I could if you're into that. Only with consent though. Hi Floppy! By the way, Floppy, if you missed it, there's an ASMR, good old ASMR audio coming this Sunday. It's already up for members, but it'll be out for everyone on Sunday. The purple guy draws his shadow and makes him live through the night horrors in the fourth game. There's a purple guy? I only remember the yellow chick and like the bear. And I think there's a fox. There's a guy and he's purple who gets bit. It's like 2 days. Yeah! Yes, it is. I finally got it done. We had a particularly quiet, like, Thursday, and I got it recorded. Do people get bit? That's not what Markiplier has led me to believe. Hey, title name. Thank you! Thank you! It called to me, it came to me in a dream. One more. Preg's canon and FNAF. This franchise might not be so bad. Robo Furry and Preg. Did you make those noodles yourself? They're instant noodles, but yes, I did boil them and stir fry them a little bit, yeah. And I cooked the eggs. It's chili yakisoba, the spicy yakisoba one. I should make hand-pulled noodles though. I really like making handmade noodles. Oh my gosh. Ugh, I needed that. I needed that. It's been a chaotic week. I'm very tired. It's been a chaotic week. I am still sleeping pretty well though. Hi, Namsan! You've been very busy and active. I have. I don't know how to make anything that's disappointing horse feed. Maybe stop putting like oats and millet and everything. I feel like if you put oats and millet and like quinoa in your food, it ends up tasting kind of like horse food. Not that I know what horse food tastes like very much. But I feel like oats and millet are very horse food coded. You know what I mean? But I don't know what kind of... I like cooking, but I like baking more. I don't usually cook for myself. Like yesterday I wasn't available to have a roommate's dinner because I was streaming. So I just bought like a chickpea salad at the supermarket. That's what I ate yesterday. This is why I was actually hungry in bed last night. I was laying in bed like half asleep and I was like, my stomach was gurgling. I was so hungry. But I had already brushed my teeth and I was tired. So I just went to sleep. And the hunger was gone in the morning, so... That bite. I know you're not supposed to say it. I know you're not supposed to say it. But food is so much better when you've like barely eaten for a couple days. I know it's like one of those things you're not supposed to admit. I was so sorry. I was busy. I was busy. Sigma eating myself. I don't have erectile dysfunction. My erections are very functional, thank you. I'm just on that, like, medieval peasant, eating schedule. It's fine. Eating disorder of fries. I actually did walk by, like, a McDonald's today. On my way home. And heavily considered just getting a small fry. And I was about to, but then the line was big. And I didn't want to wait in the line. I know the lines go by fast in McDonald's. But man, there's nothing I hate more than like a crowded restaurant. Which is why I gatekeep my favorite Indian place. It's always half empty and that's how it should be. I'm pretty sure the DSM-5 says that in order for something to be a disorder, it has to be kind of ruining your life. Otherwise, it's just a dysfunction. You know? Like, if you have mood swings, you're dysfunctional. But if you have mood swings so severe you can't hold a job, that's a disorder. I think that's the official, like, tip-off. As far as I know. because I think I once asked like a therapist, like, how do people know if they're just sad or if they're just depressed? And they told me like, nemuri, people don't stay sad for 2 years. You have depression. So that's if you needed a metric. Do you know I have visible wounds? So do I. Never gets me paid because I'm a therapist. Bro is a therapist with a crypto bro mindset? What the hell? Sorry, healthcare is free in my country, so... My therapist probably doesn't get paid very much. She should get paid more because I'm very hard to deal with. And you're sad you cry when you're depressed, you post Bart Simpson edits? Bro, I'm like 98% sure that my therapist is also autistic. And that's why she's the expert. Because I mentioned this earlier, that she on like Discord. She advised me to maybe get a weighted blanket. But the way that she was like explaining to me, like the best weighted blankets is just like, I have this one. This company doesn't ship to Europe anymore because of tariffs, but this other company is also very good, so you should look into getting one of these, maybe. I have one of those as well. Homegirl is the expert on weighted blankets. The therapy is treating other autists. Her special interest is helping other autistics. If you know thy enemy and know thyself, do not fear the outcome of 100 battles. Do not quote Sun Tzu at me. Why are you clocking her? Listen, I had this sneaking suspicion that she was on spectrum from like the first week. And I kind of mentioned it to a friend, and they were like, okay, that does sound like autism, but also you might just be projecting. And but now I'm pretty sure that I was not projecting. I might have been projecting a little bit, but I'm also pretty sure that I'm right. Which supports my theory that like the only people who can truly tell if you're autistic or not is other autistic people, and also that middle school bully that clocks you but is completely unaware. The middle school bully isn't aware of its power. It's there. The middle school bully isn't aware of their power. Presumes autistic. If I took the autism test, I'll push the curve so far that half the current autistics will no longer be considered autistic. That's how I felt too, bro. That's how I felt. So I was like, I was like, when you're trying to figure out if you're autistic, you will like take every single online quiz that you can acquire. And while I was doing that, it was giving me like top scores. I was like a gifted kid on the SATs, man. Until Garden I also diagnosed to where I live is kind of impossible. Yeah, it was really hard here too. It took me like several years to get a diagnosis, but it was free. So like I don't know, suspect the thing. That's what my therapist said. I was very high masking for a really long time. It didn't work. I was masking, but it didn't really work. People still clocked me. They were like, but instead of being like, yo, are you autistic? It was the early 2000s, so people were just like, why are you weird? Why are you weird? Well, I'm clinically weird. Saw the title and clicked on welcome meta. It is, the vibes here are impeccable. I'm gonna finish this like 3-pack of noodles right now. Do you like my shirt, by the way? I wear this whenever I do a cam stream. I tend to like wear my pajamas. That's just because most of the time I'm in my pajamas. It might be a little TOS. But don't tell anybody. That egg on the ramen feeling classy today? It's soba, so you have to have an egg on it. The noodle police would come for you otherwise. I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl who hasn't eaten in a while. Hi, oh my god. Is this gonna be an eating stream or what's your plan? I don't have a plan. I don't have a plan, I just wanna yap. Oh, that was good. Good slop. Good slop. No, so was just a bag shrimp, lime, chili, and chicken mango. I don't really buy like plain noodles anymore. Like the ramen stuff. I've been kind of spoiled by actually good takeout ramen. I can't have the can't have the shitty stuff anymore. It's true. I like the yakisoba ones. I like the Korean ones, and I like the mee goreng. Buldak? Yeah. But also the other Korean ones. Ramyeon. I'm completely overshadowing my favorite streamer. I'm your favorite streamer? Oh. It's like when people tell me I'm pretty annoying. And I just say, you think I'm pretty? I actually saw a friend that I hadn't seen in a while today. And they info dumped asked me about the Second Testament for like 20 minutes. And I just let them because they looked like they were having fun. But the whole time in my heart of hearts, I was just thinking like, I don't see how this relates to Evangelion. And then I realized they were talking about the actual Bible. Forgive me. I'm not the brightest tool in the shed. I do fuck. I talk about the manga and anime. I actually woke up today with a sore throat. I bought some medicine. And they charged me €8 for some lozenges. I've never felt so robbed. And they didn't even do shit. They didn't even do anything! My throat's still scratchy. So you're a human for I'm temporarily possessing this flesh mech for alcohol purposes. Mainly for beverage, for beer. RTX nemuri. I feel like this is a very shitty grade RTX. My cam quality is not good. Putting a corpse as usual? Is that just the nature of being a bunpire? Flesh mag, more like tiny drone. Hey! Boy. Call me a drone. Aren't drones the male bees that like impregnate the queen bee? Isn't that what they're called, or am I tripping? Wait, no free animal facts! No free animal facts, what is this? Communism? Drones are flying machines? He doesn't know that the robot drones are named after the bees. He doesn't know. And they're named after the bees. It's okay. You don't have to know all the bee facts. You can just know some of them. Any spoilers for Sunday's ASMR? Get lobotomized, get lobotomized, get lobotomized. for each your own fact, W.
The strongest psyche just redeemed animal fact.
See, now I feel like I shouldn't give you another one because I already gave you the bee fact.
An original 04 just redeemed animal fact.
Fuck. You got me. I got God. Just isn't watching a stream until
The strongest psyche just redeemed animal fact.
I need to put a cooldown on that shit. It's all gonna be bee facts. Did you know that the reason bees die when they sting something?
The just redeemed animal fact.
It's because their stinger is slightly barbed, but it's also attached to their intestines. So when they tug on the stinger to try to set it free, it gets hooked.
The just redeemed animal fact.
The other, whatever they stung, and pulls out their guts with it. Did you know that the reason
The just redeemed animal
bees...
fact.
Stop redeeming animal fact! I'm gonna kill myself! Did you know that when queen bees, what makes them queen bees is that
redeemed hydrate.
they... Thank you, hydrate. Is that in their larval state and in their young
An original
life,
04 just redeemed animal
I'm
fact.
going to kill you. They eat propolis, which is a special type of honey that makes them develop not just into a normal bee, but into a queen bee. They also need to come from special larvae. Actually, the way that larvae develop into the different bee sectors is quite dependent on the type of honey that they consume. The queen has different honey and makes other queens by making bees eat special propolis honey. But that's also how drones are made. There's a specific type of honey that they eat, and it makes them develop into drones. Also, when beehives overheat, the worker bees will flap their wings towards the comb that houses the larvae eggs in order to cool them down, and they will do so until either the hive cools down or they die from exhaustion. And so you're into that shit? Fuck, my threats are a lot less threatening now. The king bees exist? No, it's a female, it's a matriarchal species. Use fishes for grinding us to give to cigarettes? Amen. I don't see how they're related, but I'm sure they are in some way. Sigma bees and chud bees are a thing to know. Male bees are called drones, and they exist only for the purposes of reproduction, and then the hive kills them. Also, if a beehive has a bad queen bee, all the worker bees ball around it and basically superheat it and suffocate it to death, so that a new queen bee can rise. Bees are pretty cool. I like bees. I know a lot of bee facts because bees are cool. You should become a bee. I'm a bee. That's a Black Eyed Peas song. I'm very old. Bees like me too much. I've never been stung by a bee. Wasps on their love, they're pretty cunty. Like, they have like the tiny little waist and the big dump truck. They're kind of serving. Black Eyed Bees. Why do I feel like that's something that exists in the bee movie universe? Kind of like Alvin and the Chipmunks for the beavers. I've been stung before, they just crowd around me too much. I've never been stung by a bee or a wasp. I think the only animal I've actually been stung by, besides mosquitoes and like maybe a flea from time to time, were ants. Ants fucking hate me, bro. Mosquitoes love me. Someone told me once, is because of my blood type. I'm B negative, by the way. that mosquitoes just really like a B type bloods, but I've yet to see other research that confirms that. Except that the only other B type of blood person that I can think of is my mom, and she also gets eaten alive by mosquitoes. So you got attacked by ants? How? I wouldn't say I got attacked by ants. I would say more like I was sitting. I would sit in my childhood home front yard, so oftentimes in a skirt or shorts as a child, and sometimes an ant would crawl up my leg and bite me. One time an ant bit me in very near my coochie, and it hurt very bad. As a transgender DTW drone to worker. T for T lesbian bees. Despite the ant back, I did crush it between my fingers, but I feel like if a ant bites you in the coochie, you just take the L and move on. You just take the L and move on. It reminds me of the time, as a child, I was very accident prone. I've always been very clumsy, but it was especially bad when I was very young. And one time, I was running around. I was pretty young, maybe 10 at the oldest, and I tripped over a paint can that had been left out after painting the fence, and I got entirely covered in paint, and my auntie who was babysitting me had to rinse me off with paint thinner, and then I got a rash from the paint thinner on my legs. And like after she rinsed me off with the paint thinner, I fell again and I scraped my knee, and like paint thinner got into my scrape and it stung so bad. It hurt so bad. Yikes. Yeah, it was really bad. I have a lot of scars on my knees from like falling as a kid. I was very, very clumsy child. I'm still not graceful or coordinated, but at least I don't fall over as much anymore. I feel like I should fall over more than I do, though, because I wear very uncomfortable shoes. And I never really feel like secure when I'm walking around. I'm always very like, I'm about to trip and eat shit, but I don't really very often. Sometimes, but not as much as you would think. I feel like there's some karmic load waiting for me. Or maybe I took all of my falling on my ass karma. I have a big allowance from when I crashed on that electric scooter. Maybe I have like credit, you know? Let's drink paint thinner followed with cheap tequila. That's just drinking cheap tequila twice. What do you mean? It's back to the scooter incident. It was the most notorious incident of my recent life. It was a few years ago, but I haven't like injured myself as badly ever since. I feel like that credit's about to run out, though. I'm gonna fall down some stairs. I actually nearly fell down the stairs this week, but I caught myself at the last second. Scooter incident. For the people who are new, I was riding an electric scooter to the beach, and there was an incline down, and I picked up too much speed. And then when I broke to try and slow down, instead of gradually braking, the electric scooter just like hard stopped on the brake. And I like flung forward and bruised my leg tendon and annihilated the skin on my knees and elbows. I still have a photo from that, but it's pretty gnarly. I don't know if I can show it on stream. It doesn't look as bad as it was. The internal damage was worse than the actual, like... The internal damage was worse than the external one. The external one was pretty gnarly. I'm looking through my old photos, there's just a pic of me crying. That's from when I watched the Pekora 3D live in, like, 2022. Cry like a baby. Still another good one, not bad. The bruised tendon. Why did you take a photo? Because, I don't know. I was talking to someone about it, and they were like, "You did not cry because Pekora live streamed a concert," and I was like, "Bitch, you do not know me. Do you not know me?"
Unoriginal 04 just redeemed hydrate.
Hydrate, thank you. When was the scooter incident? I can't find a picture because I don't really remember when it happened. I feel like this is too far back. I feel like 2020 is definitely too far back. My Google Photos in like critical condition. My knees are fine here. Knees look fine here. Does anyone remember if it was before or after my Pekora cosplay? I feel like it was definitely like before the orange hair. The pinky orange hair. I feel like it was definitely, it was after it was after my long hair phase, but it was before the orange hair, I think. Man, I don't remember. I have such bad, like, time. I had a different hairstyle. I feel like I've had every hairstyle and every hair color in the history of the world. 2022 was 13 years ago. I would believe you. I would be inclined to believe you, but I'm alarm steep. I've been doing this for a while. Immersing yourself as every hand I get it. Look, I have this shirt from like even anime 3 years ago from a con 3 years ago, and I wear it as pajamas. Random Marie Antoinette execution anniversary, by the way. R.I.P. to a baddie. We lost a baddie that day. I'll never recover. Vtuber, do not call me Vtuber. I'll fuck you up. Oh my god, a picture from when I was chubby. Kill me, kill me. Actually, it's impossible to look back on that phase of my life and not cringe. Marie Antoinette execution yesterday. I feel like it was been longer than yesterday. I feel like Marie Antoinette has been dead for a while. Personally. But I'm not an expert, so how would I know? To lift in front. What do you mean time zones? Well, isn't France like an hour ahead of remember this Chubby Bunny challenge? I was cracked at the Chubby Bunny challenge, by the way. I was so cracked at it because I have big cheeks, bro. I got some big ass cheeks. I can't find a picture of the incident. I'm definitely scrolling too far back. There's a lot of photos of me with long hair. That one looks kinda good. Sometimes I look good with long hair, but most of the time, she was so flat. She was so flat. Because I have really heavy hair. When you ask her if she likes boobs or ask her if she says personality. No, that's good actually, because I crafted this personality especially for her, so I'm glad she's enjoying it. One of us should. Hey, it's a mental disorder. Saying mental disorder in an Italian, in a Jersey accent is always morally right, and you should do it as often as possible. Do you hear that? There's a kid. It's 8:44 p.m. Why is there a kid outside with a
just redeemed animal fact.
I'm gonna more you. Animal fact. The life expectancy of kids who play the recorder outside my window is drastically decreased with every little dude. It goes down with every note. Yo, that's a photo from when I had my like 24-hour EKG. I looked like a cyborg with all of the fucking shit attached to me. That's crazy, bro. pancake, flat, or mouse pad, flat, and concave. Okay, I scrolled so far back that I started to see myself being like actually scarily thin again, so this is definitely too far back. I could not find a photo of when I fell off the scooter. There's some photos from when I went to IKEA though. Oh, this was when I went to Switzerland! Holy shit. I did go to Switzerland. That's so true. That's facts, actually. I don't know why. Made up country? I mean, isn't Switzerland just like edges of a million other countries? It's like every country took the little bit of it that was like too mountainous to do anything useful with and went, you can be your own thing, and they became Switzerland. Sorry, is that not true? Is that not fact? Was I not speaking truth to power? I've only been to German Switzerland though. I've been to Waldenstadt, I believe. Waldenstadt. It's looking not a country, but like a bunch of countries. The LARP is one. That's kind of based though. Isn't that? That's also what the European Union kind of is. It's just a bunch of countries LARPing. Flat test, try to put your elbows together. This is very easy. Cross them. I can cross. I wish every physical aptitude test was that easy. I would have not flunked PE. I was actually talking about the... Oh my god. You remember those tests you had to do in PE? I was just talking to a friend about this. I don't know what it's called in English. In Portuguese it's called a vai-vai. But it's the one where you have to run from one edge of the field to the other? The pacer test! Yes! The Grand Fitness pacer test. Boop. Boop. Oh my god. I remember, I was just talking to a friend about this. You had to do at least 15 to pass, to get a passing grade on the pacer test. And I did 6, and I hacked up a lung. It was so bad. And then I did like 90 sit-ups. And was the person who did the most sit-ups out of like the 3 different grades that were doing the fitness tests. I did an insane amount of sit-ups, and at the end I was like, did I do enough sit-ups to like make up for my bad pacer test? And he was like, no, you still fail PE. I was like, cool. Nothing matters then. Hey, no non-consensual blinding in my chat.
Pingus.
Hi, Hikari! Thank you for the number talks! Stretch? Shit.
Hikari QB just redeemed hydrate.
What'd you say? I said whoever threw that paper, your mom's a hoe. Stop non-consensually biting people. You gotta ask persimmon first. I fucking hate a persimmon. I'm sorry, persimmons are so, like, gunky. Hi, Alte! I'll take these nuts if you're not having them. Oh! You're hungry? You're a little late. I finished all my ramen. I would not have shared with you, but you're late regardless. I do have a bag of chips. They're sweet potato chips, so they're healthy. Trust. Sources believe me. Sources is trust me, bro. Asked to enter rooms not for bites. Bro is a vampire, but he is not polite. He has to be allowed into a room, but then he will just eat you. Is that really how it works? That sweet potatoes are healthy? Yes. Sweet potatoes are higher in fiber and other nutrients than plain potatoes. So they're technically a health. So watch Sinners? I did watch Sinners. I watched Sinners in theaters. It was very good. I went to the movie theater to watch Sinners. I'm better than you. There's this Jedi K girly, and I watch her vlogs, and her life is so aesthetic, and I'm like, I'm just like that. My life is just as aesthetic. And then I remember that you couldn't see my floor earlier this week. But you can now. Aren't they still fried? I'm sorry, this is not how it works. If you eat a tempura veggie, you're still eating a veggie. Health. It probably is Axe body spray. That's scathing. I cannot think of a worse insult than you probably use Axe body spray. Are your channel on Twitch? It's the same. It's nemuri_bun. It's exactly the same if you wanna join the people who can make things happen on stream. Use Axe up for Bath and Body. Bath and Body Works is kind of base. Got the vibes though. He's already dead. He's already dead. Please. I use. I don't care where it's from. I actually buy most of my beauty and skincare stuff from the pharmacy. You would think that it'd be like more expensive at the pharmacy, but they have good deals. They have good sales. My mom works at a pharmacy, so I always know when the good sales are happening. So my mom will call me like, "You like La Roche-Posay, don't you?" We're having a buy one, get the second one 50% off. And I'm like, fuck yes. Fuck yes. I love La Roche-Posay, but it's so expensive. If you're interested in other expensive brands that I enjoy, you can give me money and I'll spend it. I need to get on that pay pig grind. Not being a pay pig, but accepting them. Nurturing them. I am actually joking, but unless my sausage, baby boy, honey. Like getting really soon known, prepared for that. I don't know much about skincare. I'm a skincare fiend. I know so much about skincare. I like hard fixated on like learning stuff about skincare a while ago, and I learned everything. I was there to beg for food. The Kiwi time thing went off not too long ago. Ironically doing things for me. Oh, you like when someone baby talks to you, and are you a little piss baby? Are you? Oh, you're a little piss baby. That's so cute. Oh, little guy. Oh, little baby wanna pass it? Little baby wanna pass it? Oh, Never change, chat. I have so much fun. This is the most fun. I definitely awakened someone. Something in someone. I hope so. I hope whatever it awakened in them is financially rewarding. Look how I have like a bag for my trash. You see that? That's growth. That's growth. Nemuri a week ago would have thrown it on the floor. I'm not gonna LARP, it's gonna happen again. I'm gonna start throwing shit on my floor again at some point, but for now, I'm keeping it together just barely. I just get like overwhelmed, you know? And then I'm like, why should I be clean and neat and organized if nothing is good in life? If I'm just stressed out of my mind, what's the point of being organized outside if it's chaos inside? And some edgy shit like that. And then eventually I snap out of it, which is pretty peak. Girl probably does that. I feel like if I ever, when I inevitably start getting like a messy again, I need to go watch the Asmongold like house tour video again, and I feel like that will motivate me to clean. You guys ever watch Hoarders Buried Alive? I watched that shit to like motivate me to clean. Whenever I like this place is becoming uninhabitable, I watch Hoarders Buried Alive, and then I'm like, at least I'm not those fuckers, and I start cleaning. Have you moved your bed to not get attacked by eagles and monkeys? See, my only window in my room is there. Like, there. Behind my monitor. And my bed is all the way the fuck back there, so I'm quite protected from the monkeys and the birds. Although, I feel like if I got some wall-mounted screws from Auntie and some eco-friendly wood veneers, I would perhaps be able to summon an eagle. should learn to summon a swarm of cockroaches as living armor if I ever need a nuclear blast-proof installation. I summon Pot of Greed. I summon Army of Cockroaches. At least your amusement dead red as your alarm clock. I feel like I wanna believe in my heart of hearts that if there was a rat, Sausage would hunt it down. But I know in my logic brain that if there was a rat, Sausage would be terrified of it. Sometimes I remember Chris Chan for motivation. Isn't that the Sonichu person who fucked their mom? Sorry, I feel like that comment alone made the vibes rancid. Forgive me. There was a time in my life where I was very into like lolcows and like disaster humans on the internet. Because they're kind of based. I'm sorry. I know this is also something you're not supposed to say in life. But to watch someone who is just like incredibly messy, like Trisha Paytas, incredibly messy and mentally ill on main, is very cathartic. I like to watch them and then be like, yo, there's hope for me. I'm not that bad. I'm not that bad. It's gonna be fine. I know that's kind of mean. Hi, Sausage. Hi, baby. Come here. Hi, baby. Hi. That's my plate. You can't have that. Trisha Paytas. She's not messy anymore. She's quite normal now. She has like I think 2 babies and a husband. So she's no longer cathartic to watch. She doesn't cry on her kitchen floor anymore about being a chicken nugget. I like people who are messy, like emotionally and socially messy, very publicly, because I feel like I am also like that in a way. And I like seeing them thrive. I love a lolcow not for harassing, but for watching them thrive, which is why I'm like so saddened when they end up being gross people. It hurts my feelings when they end up being gross people. Big Ed who puts mayo in his hair from 90 Day Fiancé. Yes! Terrible person. Actually disgusting human being, but very funny. Very funny. 90 Day Fiancé, the whole thing was insane. There was like this girl on 90 Day Fiancé who got a lot of flack for being like a gold digger, but I honestly, unpopular opinion, at least at the time, she was right. She was upfront about it from the beginning. She was like, I'm a Eastern European baddie. I'm hot as fuck. I want to marry someone rich, move to America, and have an easy life. And if you can provide that for me, I will fuck you. If you cannot provide that for me, I don't want to be here. And the guy was like high-key lying about being richer than he was. So honestly, he was the asshole. Not the asshole on the girlie's end. She was upfront and sincere from the beginning. Big L on him for lying to this Eastern European hottie who just wanted a rich husband who would die before she did. Trip from what cares, right? I feel like if you're upfront and honest with your goals and your intentions, then that's stop trying to eat that. I will. If you're upfront and honest about your intentions, then that's just what you're about. And you've kind of given yourself the golden ticket to carry on. And it's just because I had, like, lying in my eyes. In my moral pendulum, it is worse to be a bad person and pretend to be good than to just be a kind of shitty person that is, like, very upfront about it. Relationships are not worth it unless you ruin each other and then in a ironic, tragic twist of fate to serve as a cautionary tale to the next generations. I'm about to turn myself into a tree as a cautionary tale for the recent generations. I personally like a tall girl with a big ass like Jennifer Lawrence. Bro, dropping the Jujutsu Kaisen refs on main. I also like a tall girl with a big ass like Nicki Minaj. No, he doesn't say Nicki Minaj, he says Megan Thee Stallion. Based. It's Megan Thee Stallion. お金稼ぐ私はスター I know rap. I know hip hop. I know what's up. Sausage has been so clingy lately. I think he's like unused to me not being home 24/7, so he's become very clingy. My throat hurts. Help. I feel like part of the reason, my throat hurts is because whenever I have to talk to someone outside of streaming, like when I talked to like people in class, like teachers and stuff, I put on my fake deep voice because I can't just be sounding like this on main in Riage. So now my throat hurts. Sorry, I have to keep him from getting on my plate, so I must make a barrier. He can move backwards at any point, he just chooses not to. He's a little guy. He's a little dick. A little asshole. I actually, like, this was the other day, I opened the yogurt and then I realized I left my bowl, because I like mixing yogurt with like granola and fruit and stuff. I had left my bowl in the next room. I opened my yogurt, so I left the room with my open yogurt to go grab my bowl. And when I came back, this guy was like halfway onto the counter trying to eat my yogurt. Didn't you, little shits? He's such a menace. But he's purring though. He's a good boy. No, I'm just such a good boy. You're just such a good boy. Tap 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 tap. Good boy. Little thief. And clap is both from tap 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 tap. That one is from Unknown. Remember him? Yeah. He's forgotten already? No. He doesn't forget people easily. Earlier this week, someone we used to live with, an ex-roommate, came over, and this guy was like, I know that person. I know them. He hadn't seen him in like years. This guy still remembered him. He remembers people quite well. He always remembers my mom. Whenever my mom comes over, he remembers her. Nah. So my mom is over often enough. I had lunch with her this week. It was pretty good. Good to see her. She brought me a bunch of chocolates. I already ate all of them the same day. The same day. Careful with the wires. It's not like tight or anything. He's not gonna do anything with it. He's not tangled or anything. It's just my headphone wire. These headphones are wireless, but I'd have to dig out like a... Oh, big hug! Thank you, hug! Thank you, hug. Don't show the stream your butthole, please. But big hug, thank you. You're such a good boy. My Antisocial completely destroyed him. He's turned off my PC a couple times. He has done that. Because he steps on the button. You're such a good boy. Thank you for the big hug. Oh my god. Oh, I like you too. I like you too. Boy. This is what I mean. He's been so clingy. He keeps hugging me and purring. He's been so clingy whenever I'm home. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry I keep leaving. Oh, I'm sorry. I have class. I have to. I don't want to go either. I wish I could just snuggle you all day long forever. I do. I also want to just stay home and snuggle. I also just want to stay home and snuggle, but I can't. I need to get an education so I can lift us out of poverty. I want to be a responsible mother. Oh, never mind. Let's just snuggle forever. It's okay. Someone else will pay the bills. I trust. Let's just snuggle forever. My baby is iconic. iPhone case, lip gloss on it. That's such a shit song. Benita, hi! This is Saucisse. Dad, Benita? My guy. He's very large. As you can see, he's like the size of my whole torso. You're getting tangled in my stream? No? Okay, you're just gonna leave? That's cool too. Bye, I guess. Bye, baby. I love him. He didn't scare him. He's just like easily distracted. He's just a baby. He's just a like 6-year-old baby. It's okay. He's allowed to be 6. He's not old yet. The vet said he's Despite his previous health issues, he's a very healthy, young-bodied boy. Because we got him like neutered. Apparently, they age more slowly if you neuter them, according to the vet. What did you eat? I had spicy chili yakisoba ramen with fried eggs. And I also ate like half a bag of sweet potato chips, but that's unrelated. Spicy meal? Yeah, I love spicy food. There's chopsticks? Yes, they are. I eat mostly with the chopsticks. Just out of habit. Chopsticks or a spoon. I don't like forks very much. I never use a knife. I never use like a fork and a knife. Even if it's like pasta, I'll just use a fork. And if there's something that like needs to be cut, before I put it on my plate, I like cut it with scissors. So I can just eat it like bites. I never really use a knife. Hold on, I have to blow my nose. Is that a plate? Yeah. It's kind of large, but it's a plate. We only have large plates. Or like teeny tiny dessert plates. We don't have normal sized ones. This looks like a bowl. It has like a raised edge, so that sauce doesn't escape. It's a sauce containment plate. Wait for the fun thing. Yeah. Yeah, they are. Yeah, my throat is so itchy. It doesn't hurt that much right now, but it's so itchy, bro. I don't know if it's allergies or the fact that I keep having to pull out the deep voice nemuri. The deep voice nemuri is gonna kill me one day, actually. It only comes out in anxious, stressful times. I want to say chicken everything it slaps. I always have the vegetarian one. It slaps. I once had a seafood one, it was pretty good too, but I know that's a little bit sacrilegious. Isn't that an episode of dish that you mean? The traditional one, yeah. Anime and vegetarian? You replace it with the vegetarian alternatives. Obviously. Just put like vegan ham and sausage in it. It becomes vegetarian. I've had a mushroom one too, it's pretty good. Good night, Floppy. Have a good ip. Everything between the bread slices is meat. That's like in most sandwiches though. waited for me a couple times. I'm gonna tell roommate you called him a cute girl. He'll get a kick out of it. You know, I like to think of myself as someone that if I had a car, I would be like pretty reserved about it. But I think in my heart of hearts, if I had a car, I would get one of those anime wraps on it. Before another roommate marry? No. If roommate marries, they won't have time to cook for me all the time anymore. I'll die. Do I like the Beckelmobile or the Mika car? Fuck, that's a really hard decision actually. Maybe I would just get a cinema roll wrapped. Cinema roll car wrap. Sorry, I keep like scratching the roof of my mouth with my tongue because my throat is itchy. Instead, Mika once had buckle inside a cinema roll. Where's Sabachan? Where's Gargura and Sabachan? I keep like, oh yeah. I keep refreshing my package tracking. I want my clothes to get here faster. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'm currently watching Code Geass. The mechs are very cool, but they don't focus on them very much, which makes me a little sad. That makes sense. That makes sense that you bitches would be into Umamusume. But I personally, I have other demons to fight. I've never chosen 2 movies. Yeah, I know. I know of the Umamusume trenches. It's not my fight, but it's not a fight I'm unfamiliar with. My nose is getting more stuffy by the minute, bro. What the heck? I don't want to have a sore throat. I'm sorry that I LARPed as a girl who doesn't sound like a helium balloon. I'm sorry, God. I just didn't want my teacher to infantilize me further. I just wanted her to stop looking at me like a toddler had wandered into her classroom. Man. Also, if if you guys will remember the girl in the artist alley that I commissioned all of the Taco Bee stuff, I kind of introduced her to Needy Streamer, and you're all very welcome for all the peak arc that will inevitably come out of this. You're welcome, by the way. Another game in the stream, if I remember correctly. The Niniga dev is working on something new. I don't know if this is working on my Needy Streamer stuff, but I know he's working on something with like similar vibes, but a different like mechanic. I think it was a rhythm game, might have been. I really want. Okay, this is bad. You guys remember when I tore up Poppy Pool on the arcade? I kind of want to get a Project Diva arcade board. I'm so sorry. That will be so loud. Those buttons were so obnoxiously loud. I'm gonna get a whole cabinet. Budget reason. Monetary restrictions. Those buttons were so loud, I feel like I'll get a noise complaint every time I try to go up a difficulty, but they were so good to press. It's good to bop on the bop it, pull it, twist it. Potentially inflammatory opinion, bop it is a rhythm game. And it's a pretty good one too. The mechanics are simple. Size, I could probably not fit a whole cabinet in my room. It's already so maybe if I got rid of the stuff corner. If I got rid of the hoard pile, I would have time. Well, not time, space. For an arcade cabinet. This is bad. You shouldn't give me ideas. This is a very unhealthy line of thought. So the amount of money to pay City Hall for permanent makes that untenable for them. I recently found out. Okay, this is a secret. There probably won't be a VOD for this, so I feel like I can share with you guys. This is a secret, but I recently found out that my dad might have to suffer legal damages for not getting permits to do a lot of construction work on his property. I'm kind of unreasonably happy about it. Justice. No, I would never tip them off. It wasn't me for once. It actually wasn't. Whenever I have an issue with someone, I just disappear. I don't actually try It's not true. I've gotten vengeance a couple times, but it was justified. Here, let me see my tree garm. If they took his tree, how will he monkey if no tree? Mamma mia! They took my brother's tree! Having the one and take thing fell on the neighbors. Yo, is that region locked, or could you get a tree to fall on my neighbors? They're downstairs neighbors, so it might be a little hard, but I believe you can do it. Nice hentai PG squad. Thank you! Thank you, Unc. I got him for free at an anime convention a couple years ago. It came free with my lucky bag. Isn't that so cracked? Anime! Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to MW. Hope you enjoyed your time here, because there's no way I am here forever. Speaking of Sailor Moon, I'm not gonna share any opinions on the topic. I just want to tell you guys a funny thing I saw today. I saw a Free Palestine Sailor Moon sticker on a light pole today. It made me giggle. It's made me giggle. I was like, Sailor Moon activism, I guess. Which millennial? Which millennial is practicing Sailor Moon activism? But it made me giggle. So, you know what? It's not so bad out here. So tough. It said like, in the name of the moon and love, free Palestine, or some shit like that. I sent a picky of it into the group chat with my friends, and everybody got a good giggle, so that was pretty cool. A lot of people were in disbelief. But it is funny. I got a good giggle off of the group chat in general, so I've farmed good karma. I farmed a good karma. I should read Nana or watch Nana at some point, because I keep seeing such peak art of Nana, but I feel like it would piss me off. I feel like Nana might be my 13th reason, so I've been holding off on it.
And
Also,
Original 04 just redeemed hydrate.
the fuck, I don't have a drink right now. I finished my beer.
And Original 04 just redeemed animal fact.
Fuck. An animal fact. Bee adjacent, wasps will sometimes snack on apples that have fallen from the tree because they're sweet, but because they have fallen from the tree, sometimes they will ferment and become slightly alcoholic. Because wasps have small bodies, they will get very drunk off the small alcohol content of the fermented fallen apples.
isse just redeemed animal fact.
And another one. I don't have much more like wasp facts, bro. I don't know that much about wasps except that they have like insane body tea. なんか蜂蜜の状況はいませんけど猫が可愛いですね。たちも可愛い。Actually, holy shit. Okay, I have beef. Hold on. I need to put my hair down so I can properly talk about this. I have beef with this guy that lives on my street. I don't know if he has like a family or if it's just him. I have beef with him simply for the fact that he is rich. That's my whole beef with him. He hasn't done anything. It's just that he has a very nice house and I'm poor, and he drives a white BMW and I'm poor, and he wears like suit pants and a blazer with like a short sleeve polo that is not from a decent brand. Like a shitty brand polo with suit pants and a suit and a blazer. And that's gore. That offends my sensibilities. However, today I looked out the window and he had the most beautiful, humongous, large, gorgeous chocolate Labrador in his front yard just chilling. And I might forgive him. I might forgive him, bro. I might have to like forgive him because I need to pet that dog. I need to pet that dog, bro. It's so cute and so large. Stop clowning me! My entire chat is just clown money. It's all clown money. It's all clown money, huh? Always has been. It's the opposite of a crash out, a lock-in. Not officially the clown money hour, bruh. It's all clown. How long has it been on clown money? How long will it go on for? Yeah, no matter where I look, it's just clown money. We'll stop for feet. Okay. That's kind of cursed. Not the highlighted clown. Okay, saved by the sniffer. Saved by the need to sniffer. Okay. Got it. If that's a victory to you, I mean, who am I to deny thee? He blinked! He blinked! Everybody point and laugh at him! He blinked! He missed the feet! my name is nemuri, and I have never known defeat. My throat is so itchy. What the fuck? Like I need to scratch it with my toothbrush. That sounds like a euphemism for bulimia. It's not. It's legitimately just itchy. Hi, Slate. You guys think maybe I like ate something I'm allergic to? I didn't think I had any food out. I haven't had any fruit in a while. I don't know why I could have been allergic. Actually, that's not true. I ate a shit ton of dried fruit not too long. But dried fruit actually usually doesn't cause like mouth allergens syndrome. It's like cooked fruit. I'm displeased. I need to grab the shitty €8 lozenges that they sold me. I need to stop going to this specific pharmacy because every time I'm like, yo, can I have some ibuprofen? And they always give me the branded shit that's really expensive, and then I have to be like, can I have the cheapo shit? You know? It's the pharmacy inside one of the malls. So, it's not a local pharmacy. I don't know, man. It's the same place where I went and I was like, yo, do you have this very specific moisturizer in this very specific scent? And they were like, no, but we have other moisturizers. And then she tried to pressure me into buying some other shit. I was like, no, I have a picture of exactly what I want. I want this or I want nothing. Thanks, bro. Yeah, I don't know if the girlies there make a commission on the branded items or whatever. If I wanted something else, I would have asked. Yeah, right? I wasn't like, hey, do you guys have a hydrating cream that you can recommend me? I was like, do you have this Farlane body butter in wild vanilla scent only exclusively? I have a photo. And if you don't, you don't. If you don't got the sauce, you don't got the sauce. You're stuck in the companies. I think like my mom also works at a pharmacy, and sometimes they have these like a brand will sponsor something for the pharmacy, and then they'll have this like, if you sell so many units by the end of the quarter, you guys get a bonus. Maybe they're just always having shit like that. So they just try to push things onto me because I look gullible, but I actually have extremely specific tastes and needs because I have autism. I only like specific vanilla scents and specific textures. So they keep trying to sell me on some other shit, but I'm very clear about what I actually want. Anyways, I feel this happens a lot where I go like to a store. And then the store people are extremely pushy for them. Have you ever walked into a Springfield? And immediately someone's on your ass, like, do you need anything? No. No. I don't. From The Simpsons? The clothing store. Actually. And then I've had a friend who worked at a Springfield, and they were like, yeah, that's because we only really make commission. The company doesn't pay us very much. The benefits are shit. I don't even have that here. I wonder if it's called something else. I guess it's not very popular outside of Europe. Wild. Maybe it's not popular. I don't know. I don't think it's a Portuguese store. It's like a men's clothing store. Very basic. They have some women's stuff, but they honestly might as well not. Because it's all ugly. I went into there. I went into Springfield a couple times in my life when I had to like buy something for someone else. Like as a gift or something. And immediately like a sales assistant is on your ass like, do you need anything? Can I help you? No. No. I'm not Dutch. He's Deutsch. He's from Deutschland. Never dumb. I remember my meme. I've been seeing girlies make bank on press-on nails businesses. I covet. I'm jealous. Should I start selling press-on nails? I bought cuticle remover today. The most boring errand. I've been looking for a cuticle remover for a while and I actually bought one today. I like doing this with my hands, but I feel like it always looks so sexual. Why? For no reason. The white girl swag. I don't think press-on nails are a white girl thing. They might be like a bisexual thing though. I feel like bisexuals wear press-on nails the most out of all the sexualities. But I don't have science to back me up. I don't have any science to back up my claims. It's a vibes-based deduction. Must be something. It's cause like I have this like idea of a girl, a bisexual girl post breakup with a man, popping off all of her press-ons before walking into a gay club. I have this like image in my mind for no good reason. What happened in mathematical Radeon? It did too much psychic damage, man. I had to get rid of it. I'm too stupid. I'm too stupid to do mathematicals anymore. Enormous chicks. Maybe one day I'll become intelligent, but no. I have the looks, girlfriend. I'm gonna be real with you. I completely forgot whatever I was saying. I don't remember what I said. I was just yapping. It was all yap, no processing. Said you wanted to be smart. Oh. I fucked that up already. Yeah, maybe one day I'll be smart, but hey, not tomorrow. Probably I'm busy tomorrow. I have to catch up on my napping. The day after I have schoolwork to do, and then the next week I can't plan that far ahead, so I probably won't be smart then either. Maybe try to grab me in the new year. New Year's resolution to become smarter, maybe? Could be. Could be. The actual New Year's resolution to maybe stop like reflexively talking in the most unnatural, deepest voice whenever I have to interact with people who I'm not extremely close with. Man, every time a teacher asks me something in class, my balls drop. My editorial design teacher was like, are you new? And I was like, yeah, I am. Sorry. It's so bad. It's cursed. It's so cursed. It helps 50 cc's of bromine. Does that make your voice deep? Or does it just make me kind of a bro? I don't mind being kind of a bro. I can live with that. No idea, I just thought of like weird gas. We need a really heavy gas. Right? Because helium makes your voice high pitched because it's like a really light gas. So we need a really heavy gas. Mustard gas. I'd inhale some mustard gas. Fuck me up, fam. I don't even have a reply to that. I need to blow my nose again. Am I getting sick? If I'm getting sick, oh my god, week 2 of interacting with the world and I get sick after not being sick for 3 years of hikikomori, I'm going to flip out. Allergies? I think it's allergies because my throat is so itchy. My nose is also itchy. But if someone already gave me the plague, I'm going to have to enact revenge. I'm gonna go to jail. Fuck, bro. I wanna go to jail. I am too pretty to go to jail. They'll make me a wife. Actually, it's not a bad deal. You don't have to pay rent in jail. And you get a wife. I'm getting COVID. I've never had COVID. I don't think so. Everything tasted yummy. So I don't think I'm getting COVID. Everything tasted really yummy. I have not gotten COVID this entire time. If I got COVID on the 2nd week of school, it would be insane. I'd have to mustard gas my entire class, actually. Fucking, I'm gonna be 10 years in jail. You can be put away for 15 for premeditated murder. Independence are so cute! Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to Utopia. I hope you enjoyed your time here because there's no way on here forever. Welcome. I've gotten into the rocking part of the evening. The more tired I am, the more I feel the need to rock. Rock your body right. I don't know what is with me and Black Eyed Peas today. I'm just showing my age. I'm just showing my age. Just gonna say usually I said, let's get mentally challenged and hot. Let's get mentally challenged in here. Politically correct, uncensored, get it started by Black Eyed Peas be like. I need to sneeze, by the way. This is quality content right here. I only know how to provide the highest quality content, except when I'm checking my DMs and I go silent for a second because I cannot process thought and read at the same time. I'm a little slow. It's part of my charm. I've been good. I hope you've been good too. My guy. My nose is getting stuffier by the minute. Yeah, I want to change like my room to like mostly black and white with like a little bit of blue. But can I afford to do that is the question. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I've been feeling like redecorating, I guess. It's caught up on my hero. The new season is about to... Has it started airing? I don't know. I don't think... I guess it has. I have not watched the new season of My Hero yet. I always have to, whenever it comes to My Hero Academia, I always have to wait for it to come out like a little bit so I can binge the beginning, so that my heart will be satisfied. It is what it is. Oh my god, sorry. I'm an EPA. I watched this like aesthetic vlogger, and her whole aesthetic is like black, gray, and white, and everyone in the comments is like, how do you get all the whites in your room to look so uniform? And no one has had the heart to tell them that it's like a filter. The video is edited to be like less saturated. No one tell them. No one tell them. There's no way all those whites look the same. It's just the nature of having multiple white items. It's okay. It's okay. We don't have to tell them. I don't have to tell them. I feel like I need to end stream soon because I need to like rest my throat. I'd probably eat another overpriced lozenge. Not the throat goes right out. I'm nerfed. Throat nerfed. Nice disability. Thank you! I got it for free and
just redeemed hydrate.
I don't have anything to drink. I finished my beer. I'm drinkless. I have my cinnamon roll. Where is this upside down? My cinnamon roll cushion though. Still hydrate me through like osmosis. Go get water. I don't want to get up. If I get up, I'm gonna end stream. Accept this bargain. If I have to get up, I'm gonna end stream. No, then no water. No water. Up and then come back. Yana, 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 Yana. Posture check. Straight. Well, you can't really. Can you tell that much from shrimping?
An original 04 just redeemed animal fact.
Animal fact. Skunks are sometimes kept as exotic pets after having their stink glands removed. Fact. Did you like my animal fact? Did you like it? Tell me you liked it. I know, this is running again. Somebody catch it. There was a little horse. They're called ponies, actually. The more you try to pressure me to go get water, the less I actually want to. Go back to comedy. Do what you must. I've accepted my fate. Fine. I'll go get water and a lozenge, and you guys can look at my Be Right Back screen for a while. That's what I think.
One moment, please. Second. Give me a second. Wow. It's not a good sign. Why is that not working now? Oh boy, okay. Well, alright then. One moment, please. Second. Give me a second. Wow. It's not a good sign. Why is that not working now? Oh boy, okay.
I'm not saying I'm not saying I'm getting sick, but a lot of gunk did just come out of my I got a water. It's a fizzy water. Here, have your hydrates, bitch. And it's finding more spicy food. Unfortunately, I've eaten all of the spice food available. Lots of engine noises. No, KFC squid meal. It wasn't that spicy. Sorry to break it to you. It was like mid. I don't think I had the burger. It was just like Korean fried chicken, which is not that spicy because it's made with gochujang. Is like red for the red? It's like I think it's just the gochujang though. Is red 40 allowed in Europe? Sounds fake. That's really not right. Only Europe and the food restrictions. Europe, try not to restrict food for 1 second. 9. Sometimes I see the aesthetic girly rooms and they have like plates as decoration. And that's kind of grandma. Are you chewing the lid? No, I have a throat candy. Candy, it's a medicine. It's like a honey menthol throat thing. It's pretty nasty, to be honest. I hate honey and I hate mint. So I'm kind of just suffering through it. But I like hitting it against my teeth because I like it's kind of a cursed feeling. Do you ever hit your tooth with a spoon when you're eating? Isn't that like kind of a cursed sensation? This feels like 1/10 of that. It scares you? Why does it scare you? Are your teeth weak? Are you gonna chip a tooth? I think my teeth are pretty strong. Never chipped a tooth. And I bite things with reckless abandon. One time when I was little, I was watching my grandma eat like food with a lot of bones, and she would just put it in her mouth and like spit out the bones. And I was like, yo, grandma, how do you do that? And she probably just didn't want to explain it to me, because I was a young child. And she was not, like, didn't have the patience at the time. But she hit me with the, I'll explain it to you when your front teeth come in. And that roast still burns me to this day. It still hurts my feelings. My front teeth have come in for a while now. My front teeth came in hard, they did. I have bunny teeth. They're pretty cute. I have like a slight overbite. It's pretty cute. But even when I had like my milk teeth, I had a little bit of an overbite. The blueprints were already there. I feel like I got told by a dentist when I was really young that my teeth were not good quality and that I was always gonna have trouble with them. But more recently, I've been to the dentist, and the dentist has always been like, wow, your teeth are so well maintained. Yes, you have such good teeth. I feel like one of those people was trying to squeeze me for all my money's worth. I used to wear a retainer, by the way, when I was in middle school. I wore a retainer. Maybe not middle school, like 5th grade. I had a retainer, yeah. I was supposed to get real braces after. Real braces, like proper braces after, but I never did. I had a retainer for like a year to fix my jaw placement. To pull my lower jaw forward. And yes, it did give me a horrible lisp when I had it. I talked like this for a while. It was pretty bad. Yes, I got bullied. But it was okay because like I went to a really poor school and the other kids would bully me for the way I talked, and I told them like, you know what, at least my parents can afford to get me a retainer, and they didn't bully me anymore. They didn't bully me anymore after that. There used to be this kid who was really relentless about bullying me, and one day this is kind of a sad story, but it turns into a funny one. One of my aunties passed away, and I was very upset the next day in school, and he made fun of me for my auntie having died. He said something like, I bet she died so she didn't have to put up with you anymore. Thank you for the biddies. He told me, like, I bet your auntie dies, she didn't have to put up with you anymore. And I told him, isn't your dad in jail? And he was. And and he didn't bully me anymore after that. He didn't bully me. And didn't bully me anymore after that. Oh, yeah. There comes nemuri with a steel chair. Maybe don't be a dick. Yeah. Don't be like me. Be kinder than me. But also don't be like the bully. Kinder than him as well. But he's being cunning and then they're just being a cunt. True. True. Clock it. Clock it, queen. There's this Miku figure I really want, but I haven't found the right purchasing opportunity just yet. But I've been eyeing it for a while, and I have to take the plunge sometime soon. But it's a bunny girl Miku. Can you show it? Yeah, I can. I can. She's so cute. It's the Rurudo. Oh, she's so cute. It's the Rurudo bunny Miku in black. I actually think I might want both the black and the white version, but I kind of wish their poses were mirrored so that I could display them together. You know what I mean? That would be cool too. No, I like the pose. I like the pose. I just think that the white version should be mirrored so that I could display them together. Look at that. Isn't that great? Holy. And then there's, I actually saw the white version at the con I went to. But I like the black version. See, there's a white one. And how cute would it be if you could display them like this? Hello? Is nobody else seeing the vision? It should be mirrored. It should be mirrored. I really like the illustrator doodle. You're holding hands? That's cute. Yeah, they have it at Combini. They have it for $33.90 at Combini, but it's the white version. What the fuck? What the fuck? Why only the white one? Racism. I think the black suit one better. It's cuter. I hate looking for like a very specific version of something and all the other versions are the only ones available. That's like a personal pet peeve of mine. Like, everyone agreed what the superior version was, so it's sold out everywhere. Cursed. Their own time. I might put some figures up on the front just for fun. I don't end up not using my throne very much. Has anyone else felt like conspiracy theory has been leaking onto the mainstream more than usual? First it was rapture talk. Now there's like a alien spaceship heading in our direction. Don't we live in eventful enough times? Isn't enough shit happening without making up more junk? Just drink the Kool-Aid in silence, please. Shut up and drink the Kool-Aid. I don't want to hear about it. Only time I want to hear about your cult is in the news. I'm joking. Please don't commit mass suicide. I can kill you for free. I need to buy a cute bag. A cute everyday bag. I need to buy a cute everyday bag so I can put charms on it. So I can cover it in junk like the rest of my life. I'm not a minimalist in like any way. Couldn't be me. Maybe like a digital minimalist. I don't like to have things on my computer that I don't use very often. Then again, I have like 30 tabs open right now. I feel like, but maybe in the current meta, that's not very many. Right? How many tabs do you have open? And is it more than 30? Every time I mention how many tabs I have, someone is like, actually, I have 132 tabs open right now. And I just went through my tabs and cleaned them up. Usually like 3. He's basically a Buddhist monk. Brother has reached tab enlightenment. People who function with only 1 tab, how do you do it? Bookmark. Just close my PC daily. I close my PC daily as well, but then when I open my browser the next day, I go history restore session. And we're right back where we left off. Okay. So I have 2 tabs of YouTube. One is
__ just redeemed hydrate.
Hydrate. I have 2 tabs of YouTube. One of them is like the YouTube homepage, and the other one is whatever video I'm currently mid-watching. Usually like a 2-hour long supercut of something. That I watch like intermittently. Why stalking the homepage? Because sometimes Dan and Phil drop a like 40-minute video about how they've been correct. They have been dating this entire time, the past 15 years, and I have to like know so that I can go yell at somebody about how my schizo was right all along. This has been like my main schizo in life ever since I was like 13, has been like Dan and Phil have been dating this entire time, and it's very obvious. They just haven't like come out and said it out loud. This is the truth. This is the absolute truth. And I've had so many people be like, that's not true. They would have told us. They've said many times that they're not. And now I've been proven right. I've been proven right. They admitted it. Congratulations. I've just been like insane about it for so long. It's like if the Epstein files came out and it turns out that he did 9/11. Do you have any idea the way that would rewire like the Midwestern conspiracy theorist that's been saying this for 10 years? You would feel more insane. I feel more insane now. So that's why I need to stalk the YouTube homepage. For BL. And then I have Shitter. And then I have VGen, because that's my job. And then I have WhatsApp, because I refuse to download the like app for it on my desktop. And then I have Twitch, my stream. Then I have like one of those tab folders that Firefox lets you make with all of the clothing websites I'm currently have carts in. So that's like 10 tabs. Then I have another one of those folders with all my Scoo stuff. Then I have my Trello board. Then I have my AliExpress cart. Then I have my DHL package tracking. And then I have like 3 tabs of home decor. I have that called one tab. What's one tab? It's for Chrome. I use Firefox. Oh, it's on Firefox. I see. Well, all your tabs into a list. This is useless to me. I could just do bookmarks. This is just bookmarks reimagined. I have no interest in this. This does not serve me. I need to be on that site instantly. Bookmarks in one tab. Bookmarks, regular bookmarks are on every tab. They have a whole little thing on the side of your monitor. Just a different windows. That's worse. Get 20 monitors? Okay, give me 20 monitors, please. I will have one tab open in each monitor if you purchase me 20 separate monitors. And also an apartment that fits 20 monitors. I will Batcave setup if you bankroll it. So if you want my work, you can have. I think it would be frowned upon for me to steal the tablets from your job. I think they might have a problem with it. Yeah. I'm currently looking for a lipstick. I am currently looking for a specific lipstick that's like a plum color. Have you ever had like a bruised lip? I still chew my lips pretty badly, but it used to be like really, really bad where my lips were like purple all the time. I miss that color. So I've been looking for a very purpley plum lipstick, and I have not been able to find it, which is very annoying. Nivea has one, but just like the black bunny suit Miku, I can find every Nivea lip balm from that line, and I cannot find the one that I want. To show if possible my lip bruise, I don't have it anymore. I stopped chewing my lips quite as hard. Product? There's a couple brands that have similar colors. It's like a purpley plum. It's the like Nivea Blackberry Shine. Yeah. Look at it. It's like, it's almost brown. It's so like plum. That's what I want. Why am I being made to cringe? Hi, Power Oda. First time viewer here. How do I filter the ooh speak? Oh my god. Hi. Eating ramen and traumadumping cool? It is cool. Reason for posting no traumadumping heavy tropics may trigger other people? Yes, I'm the other people who your heavy tropics will trigger. However, this is my cave. I am the caveman with the rock. Therefore, I do what I want, and you operate by my rules. This is a benevolent dictatorship when I'm feeling nice. It's an oppressive dictatorship if I've had a bad day. But hey, a chatter that reads the rules. We'd love to see it. Hopefully you also see the 18 plus rule. In which case, we're cool. We love a chatter that reads the rules. I appreciate it very much. I just don't like to get pity farmed, you know? A lot of times people would come into chat and just like rag on about their terrible lives so that you go, oh no, I'm so sorry that happened to you, and then they feel better about themselves. And that's very upsetting to me and I don't like it. Grandpa, more or less. We love a geriatric chatter over here. Welcome to Nemutopia. I finished all the ramen. It was good. It was good. It was good slop. Now to not eat for 3 days again. It's my prerogative. Bruce and East, aren't they cute? Aren't they so cute though? Hi, Dante. Bruises are so cute. Which is why I want the blackberry lip balm, so that I can have the bruised lip look again. I love being on that like Victorian child aesthetic, about to die from consumption. I love that. It pleases me greatly.
ISSE_ just redeemed hydrate.
A ISSE underscore. It says, motherfucker. I just, whenever I look at someone's name, I just decide how it's pronounced. And I never doubt myself, even for a second. That was good. That was good water. I'm only like halfway through it. Man, that beer was good. It was yummy. So the triple pops are hard on the pop counter. It has a hard time keeping up. Random beer, was it? Superbook, I believe. I don't know, man. I threw it away. Yeah, Superbook. It was good. It was like 43 cents. Your Portuguese, of course, is drink Superbook? Yes. Hi, sausage. I don't have a rebuttal to that. It's good. It's very cheap and it's very yummy. Also, don't we have like a Superbock brewery in Portugal? Is Superbock Portuguese? I don't think so. It doesn't. The name doesn't sound Portuguese, but then again, I could be wrong. It is. That explains why it's so cheap here. It's good beer. It was like 43 cents for a can. It's cheaper than Coke. Coca-Cola, not cocaine. I mean, it is cheaper than cocaine. Cocaine is very expensive. I bet the neighbor with the BMW has like a cocaine habit on the down low. It sounds like he looks like the type of guy to do a little bump of cocaine to keep up with the stock market or whatever it is that people who own BMWs do. Marcus Carlsberg and PS Super. Carlsberg is also not bad. We also have Sagres, although it's less well known internationally, I think. And then random question. Okay. You plan to play the new Doom? If it's fun and easily accessible, yeah, sure. Sure. Scanning because I think you like the previous one. I did like Doom Eternal, and I did like the first Doom that I played. I'm sure I can find it cheaper. Is it like the medieval Doom? Or is that like a different... Look on that. I don't know, I don't really keep up with the new games as much as I probably should as a streamer. I wonder if it's on Game Pass. But I thought they were like gonna double the price of Game Pass, but I think in euros it doesn't change that much. I think it's like location price adjusted, maybe. Is it Doom the Dark Ages? Because that's on Game Pass, if so. Doom 3, Doom 64, Doom plus Doom 2, Doom the Dark Ages, Doom Eternal Standard Edition. Yes, I could play it. If it's fun. We're kind of finishing up on all of the games in current rotation. We just finished Silent Hill 2. I'm probably gonna pick up what's next on the PS2 horror checklist. Is it another Fatal Frame? Is it the next Silent Hill? I don't know. I know we're playing PS2. Horror. Oop. What the? Resident Evil Outbreaks. Siren. I've been told to play Siren a couple times. I don't know if it's good, but people have been yapping at me about Siren for a while now. Did you ever try the mortuary assistant? No, I did not. Looked fun though. Honestly, not even for the... They should have a Zen mode. I don't know if they do. I don't know. I don't know if they have this or not. They might have already thought of it. They should have a Zen mode where you just get to embalm corpses for as long as you want. That sounds very peaceful. I watched some gameplay of it back when the hololive girls were playing it. And to be honest, I kinda just want to embalm corpses for like an yap for extended periods of time. Seriously, I'm serious. I mean, there's a suggestions channel in the Discord that I check pretty regularly. I don't always listen to it, but I do check it. My favorite games? I may need to update my top games because like sequels and such have come out and they may or may not surpass the original. I haven't decided yet. I haven't decided yet. My favorite games: Hollow Knight and Silksong. I haven't finished Silksong yet, so that's a little bit premature. Mustache for sure. Maybe Haunting Ground. Perhaps Haunting Ground. It's such a hard question. I like a lot of games. They're all very different. Also, I gotta be real with you. I think I have the most hours on The Sims and Minecraft. I really like my play history, actually. I really like Stardew. It's a hard question. I like retro horror. I like Metroidvania. I like Soul. I like the Souls like I've played so far. I like roguelikes. I like. Yeah. I really liked Breath of the Wild. And The Witcher 3 was the game that got me into games. So I just yapped about all the games that I like. I didn't choose favorites, I just yapped about all of them. It had to be done. I love an indie streamer. It has a very special place in my heart. I love Nidiga. And like, the game ended up being called Nitty Streamer Overdose, but the game dev always refers to it as Nidiga from Needy Girl because that was the development name of the game. So I also always wanted to say Needy Girl. Mom has a place in my heart. My mom is a fucking delight. She has a place in everyone's heart. She's a treasure. She brings me chocolates. I don't think I told you guys this. My mom told one of my aunties that I was back in class and my auntie asked if I still had that same annoying professor, and my mom said yes, and my auntie said, and I kid you not, I'll pray for him. I'll pray for him. That's so funny of her. Oh boy. I'll pray for him is crazy. True though. It's true though, it's real. Pray for him. He's gonna need it. Yeah, you still eating? No, I finished for a while now. I'm not eating anymore. I finished quite quickly. I've just been yapping. My throat is starting to bother me, so I mean, it's been bothering me for a while, but it's starting to get hard to speak, so I'm gonna do the dishes on stream. No, my kitchen is very messy right now. I don't want to show it. I don't want to show it. My kitchen is messy. I haven't cleaned it from dinner yesterday. I want to show my kitchen. Yeah, no. It's not my fault that it's messy. It is me. It is my fault that it's messy. I was the one that didn't clean it. Isn't that what it is? No, just the sink is full. Which bothers me. The sink is full. Most of it is like the food processor is in there and it takes up most of the space. But it bothers me. Because I know it's my responsibility. It's just sitting there staring at me. I don't go into the kitchen unless it's to clean it though. So if I don't look at it, it's not my business. If I don't look at it, it's none of my business. It's like the back of my head or the back of my outfit. I don't see it, so it's not my business. Sometimes, like, clothes are loose on me, so I have to safety pin them in the back. And it might look a little weird. It might look a little weird from the back, but I don't have eyes out there, so how would I know? It's none of my business. It's nothing to do with me. It's outside of my sphere of knowledge, I guess. I need more ushikatsu in my life. Ignore the Pekora shrine. And are you washing the plate probably after stream? Are you so pressed about my dishwashing regime? Are you so pressed? It's not your house. Emma, who's the 3D hag on the stream, and oh, I'm going to kill you. Kill you. I have to be careful. I'm not wearing pants or shoes, so I have to be careful. It's just nagging me. I literally have barely gotten up from my seat. I'll probably clean the kitchen after stream. I don't care if it's loud. My neighbors deserve it. They have a baby now, by the way. I don't know when that happened, but the loud, annoying neighbors now have a baby, and I hear it crying. It doesn't cry a lot, to be fair. As far as babies go, it's pretty quiet. But I have previous resentment about them because they just talk really loudly and they scream and they play really loud music and they listen to the TikToks on max volume with the hallway door open and it can be heard through the entire apartment and it drives me insane. So I feel like if I do the dishes loudly at midnight, it's kind of deserved. It's justified. Is vengeance. It's karmic justice. Sometimes you have to take karma into your own hands. I know why they were loud. It wasn't like sex noises. Listen, I'm no stranger to hearing my neighbors fuck. I know that sounds weird, but this apartment building is very old, the walls are very thin, and I'm on the top floor. I hear my neighbors fuck whenever they are fucking. I hear it. Clear as day. And they don't fuck that much. It's kind of like amazing that they managed to have a baby. I could not pinpoint when it happened, the procreation. Because they don't fuck that much. Or maybe sometimes they're just quiet. But sometimes I hear their bed hitting the wall. Like, twice a year. Twice a year I hear them fucking. That's some potent jizz, I guess. You need to cry to wake their baby up. I'll just fuck louder. I only shits when it counts. That's low numbers for a couple, right? I don't know if it is a couple that lives downstairs though. I don't know. I always see like I see 3 people coming in and out of that apartment. A guy and 2 women, but I could not tell you the ages of any of them. I have no clue. It might be like a couple and one of their mothers, right? Or it might be like a mom with 2 kids and like a baby for some reason. I don't know. You see, I don't leave my apartment that much. Well, I do now because I have class. But for like 3 years, I didn't leave my apartment like at all. So I actually have no idea what any of my neighbors look like. Hi, sausage. Hi, guy. Hi, guy. Hi, guy. This is my baby. He cries a lot too, so... He yells a lot, so I feel like I have to forgive the neighbor's baby for crying sometimes. Smacks butt. Bro's like, what is happening? This is madness. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Oh, it's a big hug. Thank you. Please don't show your butthole to the stream. Oh, it's another big hug. He loves me. He loves me so much. Ow, your claws are so sharp. I need to trim them claws, boy. He said, don't look. He's a baby. You're not allowed to look. Do not try to eat that. He's been such a menace with like plates and stuff. I've been having to put like the cast iron pan on top of the trash can so that he doesn't dig in it. He's a menace. You keep that paw right there, mister. He looks huge in your arms. He is huge. He's a massive cat. He's very large. But he's also just like a baby. He's my baby. You call him fat? No, he's just big. Like long. He's not fat anymore. And also, he hasn't gotten sick ever since he lost the little bit of extra weight. He's now a skinny legend that doesn't get sick once a year. Isn't that great? But he's just a very large cat. He's very long. His fur is so beautiful. Yeah, he's stripy, but he's kind of spotty more than stripy. It's very pretty. Yep. Uh-huh. You gonna go sit there? You gonna go sit in the back of my chair? Yeah? Good boy. Good boy. Oh, you're so cute. That's my guy. Did you just drool on me, motherfucker? Yeah, you can have mommy. That's okay. Lately, he's been really obsessed with my armpits, and he's been really obsessed with licking my feet. So I fear I've raised the degenerate even greater than myself. Somehow he's even more. H3NT4I viewer, bro. Like last night, I was like hugging my Haj like this, my blahaj, and Sausage was like here, and he spotted the armpit angle, and he shoved his face so hard into it. He like dived face first into my pit. Like a little creep. Yeah, you motherfucker. And he's been licking my shoes a lot. I think it's because like my shoes actually get used now. Instead of just sitting and looking pretty, I actually wear them to places. And he's been like very into licking them. Just extremely weird. It's extremely weird. It wakes me out. Just like me, for real, for real. He is all of us, unfortunately. Embarrassing him on the stream like that. I need to call him out. He's into it. He's into the public call out. It's part of his enjoyment. I wanna get like a lip liner that's like slightly pinker than my natural lips. My lips are kind of great. To be honest, my lips are very. They don't have a lot of pigment naturally. They're a little bit gray. It's because I chew them so much. It's because I chew them so very much. And also I'm very pale. So there's a Google Doc coming soon. Not the Google Doc key. Not the Google Doc key. He's just kind of a degenerate. What did we expect? What did you expect from a creature raised by a Hikinit? By a terminally online Hikinit, of course he'll turn out a degenerate. His sausage on AO3 would have stopped 10 tags as a user. I feel like he would read a Catboy fix specifically. But he's like, he's a degenerate, don't get me wrong. He's a little freakazoid, but he's also like an ace king, you know? He ain't got no balls, so he's just forever denied. 20 fan box subscriptions, bruh. Megaverse. Megaverse is like one of the most common tropes, though. I feel like he'd be into some like obscure shit. I don't know. I think I would have like a AO3 is hard because I don't really imagine Sausage as like a fanfiction reader. But if I think about like which tags would be his most searched on like Hentai Haven or something like that. I don't want to think about it. As his mother, I don't want to think about it. As his mother wife. As his mother wife, I don't want to think about it. Full Souls, probably. As his sister, mother, wife. You guys know how in anime, the cute little girl is always like, I want to marry my daddy. Sorry, I felt a little weird saying daddy just now. I nearly choked. I nearly like backed out at the last second. I want to marry Papa. You know? The cute little girls in the anime. I feel like Sausage would be like, I want to marry Nema. As like a cute kid thing. We can have a lavender marriage. That's okay. We can do that. I don't mind. Clipped, gross. Title has been leaked for Fortnite. Finally, Miku has a friend. She doesn't have to hang out with Ariana Grande anymore. You know, I kinda hate that every Fortnite lobby just looks like your local con right now. It looks like the entrance line to your local convention. Have to Google lavender marriages. Do people not use that term very much? Sorry, it's a common term in the circles I run in. Lavender marriage and like friend of Dorothy are common terms in my circles. Oh, looks like a shit post. That's what conventions are, basically one big Ryaju shit post. So we have the gorillas, Hatsune Miku, the Rock, and who knows what. Peter Griffin, Goku. That's just the average lineup for like Hatsune. That's just your hall mat ticket line. Maybe. Maybe. I can't lie. I kind of love. I have a deep love for the con scene. I have to. I have to. It's just, I feel so revitalized whenever I'm back from a con. I'm like, you know what? Life isn't so bad. coming out, as we were leaving, we went by, there's this like kind of garden in front of the expo where people like to take photos and just hang out, and it's always like a sunny day for some reason whenever the con happens. And as we were walking out, we just hear someone yell, "Deal!" It cracked me up so much. And I'm gonna be living off the high of that for a while. Just a random guy just yells "Dio" really loud. Cracked me up. They're like a canine that's so costuming. Yeah, I'm always in motion somehow. I'm a perpetual motion machine. I have to be. It's the only way I know. It's good. I'm gonna be like siphoning energy off of the one con day for as long as I can. I was very exhausted after. I'm not as exhausted as I usually am. I've talked about this a little bit. I usually crash extremely hard after events. Because I'm extremely introverted. extremely introverted. So I usually crash pretty hard after events, but I have recovered pretty fast this time. Surprisingly. And now I'm just like siphoning. I didn't even have con funk after. I didn't even like feel depressed after. I'm just like living off of the high. I'm just living off of the high of a good day. Proud of the work you've put in. Believers, keep winning. Believers have been eating well with the recent life developments, huh? I'll keep working hard. Sorry. It's cuticle oil. I use cuticle oil a lot. Cuticle oil. You put it on your cuticles and they don't look dry and crusty and flaky and musty. And you don't have like hangnails. See how nice my cuticles are? Clean. No weird like skin hanging off. No dryness. I take really good care of like my hands and my nails. I try to take really good care of my hands and my nails. Because I feel like if you have clean hands, That's like a good first impression. My mom always says that. My mom always says that like your hands are your greeting cards. So if you have like nice, well cared for, clean hands, that's like a good first impression to have. And I believe my mom. I trust her because she is very socially proficient. My mom's like the opposite of me. She like makes friends with everyone very easily. She's the people getting along with. She knows everybody. The professional pill getting along with her. And not me. I'm the professional antisocial club member. Professional antisocial bunny. I want to be a little bit more like her. I really look up to my mom, which is maybe a little bit lame, but that's okay because my mom is very cool, so it like balances out. So I feel like I can afford to. So she always says that your hands are your greeting cards, so I try to keep my nails and my hands very neat and moisturized. Also, lately I've started to like wax my arms just for fun, just because I enjoy it. I find waxing to be really fun, even though it hurts. Doesn't hurt that bad. And my friends don't let me wax them anymore very often. I wish I could afford to go get like my nails done, you know? To go get like gel nails done. But I also just for Christmas, my mom gifted me like basically everything I need to do my own gel manicure, so I've also just learned to do that. I just think from time to time it would be nice to pay someone else to take care of it, but I also don't want anyone to touch me. I also don't want to be touched, so maybe I'll do my nails tonight. I'll do the dishes and then I'll do my nails and watch like a movie or something, or some more Code Yes. I'm almost at the part where I stopped watching Code Yes last time I tried to watch it, so there's gonna be fresh content soon. Favorite movies then? Perfect Blue, Pearl, Hereditary, Trainspotting, Evangelion, I recently watched Bring Her Back. It was very, 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 very good. I'm a big horror movie fan, if you couldn't tell. I should just start a Letterboxd or something. Right? Because I've watched a lot of movies at this point. Let me look up like a top top movies of all time and see which one. Parasite I really liked. Old Boy I really liked. Leon the Professional is like formative for me. Basically anything by Stanley Kubrick or Jordan Peele. The Get Out and Open Us was were all really good. I like a lot of movies. Not informative, formative. Like it shaped me. I watched it during a time in my life that I was very like adrift in a way, not to sound really pretentious, but I was pretty adrift when I watched Leon the Professional, and it gave me like hope. This is a weird thing, but I love like found family. I do love found family. Sometimes family is the people you choose. I really like The Witch for the opposite reason. Sometimes family is wretched and wrong and you just need to become a witch in the woods. That's also true. That's also true. Time Mathilda cosplayer. Just cause I have a fuck ass bob. Just cause I have a cunty little bob. I don't have micro bangs. I have regular bangs. I watched The Witch once. I'm really excited about The Witch is really good. I watched it like 3 or 4 times too. But my favorite movie of all time ever, favorite top 1, number 1 movie that I rewatch like at least 3 times a year is Secretary with Maggie Gyllenhaal. That's my number 1 favorite movie of all time. It's a kind of a rom-com, which is unusual for me, but it has a very special place in my heart. Oh, underrated gem, a movie produced during lockdown with a very limited cast. That's an underrated gem. Is Hellbender. I recommend it. It's like slightly psychedelic. It's really good. If you like The Witch, you might like Hellbender. Hellbender is not a historical film, like the witches, but it's also like in the woods setting. If that makes sense. Is Leon Kennedy a baddie? No, he's baby girl. He's baby girl. Which is okay. He can be baby girl. He can be baby girl. It suits him. Like witch movies? Hellbender is a witch movie. I also like witch movies. I specifically like movies in the like good for her genre. Suspiria and stuff. Oh, have you watched The Antichrist? By Lars von Trier. I liked it, even though it was a confusing movie. Lars von Trier movies are always kind of confusing. That's just like his flair. But The Antichrist is pretty good. I also like witch movies. I like movies in the good for her genre. I really like Final Girls and witches. I really like it when like artistic interpretation in film of female rage. I like it. I like it. It's cathartic. Sometimes you just need to see a battered bitch break shit down. It's cathartic. And then did I miss the trauma dump? Isn't every Nem stream a trauma dump if the yapping goes on for long enough? The trauma dump has been intermittent, like little glimpses of the sky on a cloudy day. We're always in time. It's in the fountain is my fave. I don't think so. Let me look it up. Let me look it up. What's it about? Science fiction romantic drama. 4.4. Oh, it has oh fuck, what's her name? Rachel Weisz. I like Rachel Weisz. I love Rachel Weisz in The Favorite. The Favorite was a good ass movie. I love H3NT4I movies. I have a bias. Yo, I might give this a try soon. The Fountain. It looks like psychedelic in like a good way. Looks cool. Thank you for the rec. I got a synopsis of today's trauma dump to add to my notebook. I don't remember. I don't remember everything that I yapped about. I think I went on for a bit about all of my clumsy moments as a child. Oh, and doing the Gram Fitness Pacer test in 5th grade PE. That's a big one for me. I suffered for that. I wish matcha desserts were more popular here. That came out of nowhere. I saw green roll cake and I was like, damn, that's probably matcha. And I wish matcha desserts were more popular here. Because I really like it. I like this kind of grassy, not sweet. I feel like all of my favorite desserts are either like pure sugar or like not too sweet. No in between, no moderation. I'm like that with most things. No moderation. Alright, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to Utopia. I hope you enjoy your time here because there's no way out you're in here for enjoy Discord. Welcome to the Discord. Hope you enjoy it there. There's also no way out. Birth King fell for the gang. Okay, I need to shut up soon. Because my voice is exiting the chat, so I need to shut up soon. So I think I'll find someone to raid. Who's live? On. Anya was live, I think. And because the general standardized is kind of amount. The freaking whole premise of the movie is mothers sometimes want to kill their children. And you know what? It's pretty interesting. Anyways, I'm gonna raid out into the Shondathon. Please support Shonda lots. She's great. She's genuinely so kind. I'm gonna go do the dishes and my nails probably. And I will see you guys super soon, aka tomorrow. Thank everybody so much for commenting and everything. Hope you're finding amazing. Adios, guys, tomorrow. Bye bye. And then go.